gonna show you how to eat crab legs. First things first, we need some crab. No, you get in there. And just like that, crab legs. Man, I love food prep on the internet. It's so easy. So now let's talk about stuff you want here. You want to have a bowl for all the shells. Some Old Bay is nice to sprinkle on, and some lemons are a nice touch, all right? Oh, and of course, drawn butter. Now, you're gonna grab a cracker here, but there's only one part of this you're gonna need this for, which is kind of nice if you do this right. So, your crab legs are gonna come in clusters, just like that. 4 or 5 of these, then your big claw guy there. So, if you want, you can just kind of start pulling those apart, just like that. And by the way, a lot of people skip what's in there. Man, that's some of the best meat in the world's in there. It's so good. All right, so here's the way this works, the best way I know how. Every part of this crab leg has like a little tendon in it. And if you go from the bottom up, you cause yourself a lot of trouble trying to get in there and crack it and work around the meat. But if you go from the little guy down, it's so easy. Watch this. See that? See that little piece right there? That's what comes out. So now, all that's in there is some meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, look at that. It jumped the gut. It even took what was in the knuckle first. That's good. So watch this. Gonna give that a crack. And there we go. Comes out perfect. Isn't that cool? All right. And now, we already took care of what was in here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing we did up there, but we're gonna take the long tendon out of here. You ready? And it comes right out. See that? Now that that's out of there, this is just the best piece of crab right here. But to get at it properly, before you crack into this, you gotta take this part off, because there's a little thing in there that's gonna hold it in place. And if we've done this right, the magic's right here. This is the piece you wait for. Look at this. Pull that end off like that, and give that a pull like that. Isn't that beautiful? That's your butter dipping piece right there. And remember, you got lots of meat in that knuckle, that part that joins all the legs together. It takes a little bit more work, but it is some of the sweetest meat on the crab. That's so good. Now you're gonna need your cracker, all right? So you're gonna do the same thing. Start from that end and work your way down and pull those 2 little tendons out. Now this guy, you might want to grab a tiny fork or something. Just takes a little bit and you can get right at it, just like that. Grab that cracker and just give it a light little snap and peel that shell away. And you should be rewarded with that. Isn't that beautiful? Man, I love crab. Now that you know how to take care of this from top to bottom, let's dig in.